I just arrived to the Uluwatu in the single fin, and the vibe over here is like always not so busy. However, it's a little bit more alive than I was last time. However, today we're talking about the places, so let's talk about Uluwatu then, if I'm already arrived here. And Uluwatu is definitely one of the two of my favorite places in Bali. However, I live quite far away from that place. Uluwatu definitely have the most beautiful beaches in Bali. Probably the most easygoing vibes in Bali, just mostly because of the surfers, and also so many fancy luxury clubs and beach clubs and hotels. So, well, this is actually pros and cons. However, that's how it looks in Uluwatu. How you doing? All good, yeah? Good. Busy, no?
Just little bit.
Just little bit, yeah, like last time. Alright, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And as you see, everybody are here also very friendly, no matter of what. Little bit, last time somebody stole my helmet from Uluwatu, so reputation of Uluwatu just little bit goes down. However, yeah, a lot of nice villas in Uluwatu if you're trying to live here. I know someone who is living in Uluwatu, well, Uluwatu Jimbaran, and he really enjoyed it. Prices are average, not so super cheap, not so super expensive. However, let's say they are cheaper than elsewhere. If you have a high quality standard, let's say fancy villa, hotels are quite pricey, but they are mostly 5-star big brands. So Uluwatu definitely is one of my favorite ones. Beautiful sunsets, beautiful beaches, beautiful surfers, girls, nice vibes, but it's quite far away if you wanna go somewhere else. If you wanna go to the airport, it's at least 1 hour. Sometimes can be a traffic jam, especially after 6. Many people going from Sunset or the Uluwatu temple back to the other areas, so in normal conditions could be busy. However, it's worth to consider Uluwatu to stay for the holidays or for the longer while or forever. Alright, next place, let's talk about Seminyak. Seminyak is very fancy place itself. In Seminyak is a lot of fancy clubs, fancy bars, fancy restaurants. Oh, hello buddy.
Reaction.
Alright, I show you, it's the monkey here. You will see. Thank you for letting me know, because actually I didn't notice. How are you doing, buddy?
I gotta go.
Hah?
I gotta go.
Apa?
I go.
Kacau. Kacaunya ni.
Gonna go.
Bosan orang? Tamu lah.
Saya apa kacau ya? Kenapa?
Awas. Tamu.
So, basically back to the topic, Uluwatu is a very nice place. Even monkeys are in the bars sometimes. So, sorry for disturbing you guys, but that's how it is. Life in Bali, vibes in Bali. I will continue about Seminyak. So, Seminyak have a lot of fancy places, fancy villas, fancy hotels, fancy what's going on? Fancy restaurants, fancy clubs, a lot of fancy places. This monkey. It's quite expensive place to live. The villas are probably one of the most expensive in Bali. Hotels are average, depends on the hotel quality. Restaurants mostly pricey, clubs mostly pricey, not as pricey maybe as Uluwatu, but Uluwatu have the toppest clubs, but it's generally quite pricey. However, if you have lifestyle of you are kind of wealthy person and would you like to have a lifestyle with the nice dining area, fancy villa with the nice environment, in general high end of life, Seminyak is probably the best place for you. A lot of people living in Seminyak. Residential area of Seminyak is Kerobokan. Yeah, it's very good place, but it's quite expensive. It's also quite safe, nice place in general. And another very peaceful and unseen part of Bali will be the west part, but northwest, and we're talking about Jembrana. Jembrana is actually a little bit more touristic than Negara. It's some small hotels over there and the good spots for diving. So if you are thinking about diving, that's you should consider about that. It's also very close to the national park, West Bali National Park, and the islands of Menyangan, sorry if I'm spelling that well. We will do the vlog, by the way, about this area soon. I hope so before Christmas we could go there. Yeah, it's super far away from the airport, super far away from, well, any other parts of Bali. So it's very remote area, but however, if you are looking for diving and very tranquil, peaceful place of Bali, you should consider about that. Also probably very cheap land and place to build your house or villa. Selection of hotels is just average, not so much, so don't expect too much. However, there are a few nice hotels over there. Yeah, that will be enough about Jembrana, cause not so much is over there, but it's nice place. We will show you guys one day. Right, so that was the very touristic areas. Let's talk now a little bit about Denpasar, because it's for sure worth to talk about. Definitely non-touristic place. It's the city, big city, capital city of Bali Island. However, it's not like city as you think, maybe like Bangkok or Singapore or Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia or any other big cities. It's non-big constructions over there, and it's quite messy, to be honest. Definitely non-touristic, not many hotels around. There are some few city hotels, nothing special. However, if you're thinking about living in Denpasar, it can be an option if your partner is Balinese or Indonesian. That's why I live in Denpasar, but I live in Denpasar just mostly because of two things. Thing number one, Winny's office in Denpasar, actually between Denpasar and Sanur. Number two, is cheap. I will be honest with you, places in Denpasar are cheaper than elsewhere. However, not everywhere. It can be also super expensive if we're talking about Renon area, which is actually next to Sanur. We're not living in Renon. But yeah, but this is city, not much completely to do there. I'm every single day from Denpasar coming to Sanur, for example, to do everything in Sanur. And yeah, but if you are thinking about the money and you have a partner or somebody who will help you with that, because definitely you will need help to do something in Denpasar city, you can consider about that. However, definitely non-touristic place. Now the last one is Lovina, North Bali. I used to be in Lovina last weekend. If you're interested, you can watch my vlogs. However, Lovina is in the middle of north coast of Bali. Very cozy place, little bit similar to Sanur, however not so many fancy hotels. A smaller version of Sanur, I have to say. However, sunset and sunrise point in Lovina, which is quite interesting. Dolphins, this is the most top Lovina symbol. You can go on the boat to see dolphins. Sometimes you can saw dolphins from the beach. I hear, never saw. Prices there, I hear some people living in Lovina, North Bali is definitely probably one of the cheapest parts of Bali. If you would like to live there, you can have a very nice villa and probably land also if you wanna build your own villa, but your own villa for the at least half price than in Sanur or elsewhere. If you compare to Seminyak, probably that's gonna be only quarter of the price. So for the 50 million, 60 million per year, you can have very nice villa over there. So it's definitely worth to consider. However, in normal conditions, it's about 3-4 hours drive to the airport. and the life on the south of Bali. And after the few bars in Lovina Center, one market, two markets and few restaurants, not much is happening. However, this is mini version of Sanur, so definitely fully recommended. Very nice people vibe. Well, people are everywhere, like I said. Our vibes are very nice. But if you're interested about some more active lifestyle, surfing, parties, nightlife, definitely will be not much to do over there. However, you should try and maybe you will consider to stay there. Why not? About the touristic way, it's definitely worth to stay there at least 2 nights. Highly recommended to everyone. Right, the part 2 is over. If you haven't seen the part 1, where I talk about Kutalegia, Nusa Dua, Jimbaran and Negara, you can click over here, and over here will be the part 3 or today's vlog. Very long vlog, but 3 different parts. And in the part 3 I'm gonna talk about Canggu, Ubud, Sanur, Candidasa and Ahmed. Just click over here, and don't forget to subscribe if you like what I do. Thank you.